Listen, learning set protocol. So the school was 1 year, bro. I got in, got out.
1 year.
One of the dopest years of my life. One of the dopest years of my life. 1 year film school. Got in, got out.
Bro, you came out blazing. I honestly feel like if I went with you,
yeah,
which I should have did, because I wasn't really doing nothing in those years. I was acting and everybody stage play. You know, I was taking over in position at the church,
bro,
but
you was hosting everything.
I was busy
throughout Metro Detroit.
I was busy.
You
I was
was
real
hosting
busy.
shows, concerts, comedy shows.
You
was hosting joints.
But imagine how much valuable I would have been with the creativity that I already had to go ahead and go through film school with you.
I think we would have definitely produced more short films by now.
Oh, what? Would have came out. You know, when you're in film school, they give you assignments. They give you, you know, you got to work on little short films and stuff. Yeah, we would have come out shooting music videos, movies, series right off the bat. I already had the writing portion down. I didn't really feel like I needed anybody to help me understand how to be creative, how to tell a story. Mm-hmm. I just needed to learn more how to capture it. And instead of me saying, well, baby bro got that, if we did it together, that's the only thing I regret. We got a question from Ronald Johnson. It's a real good one too. Okay. He said, what was that breakthrough moment for you, B, that let you know that you were on the right path?
Easy.
Was it before school, during school, or after school?
Before school. The breakthrough moment for me was the very first yes I got to film a video.
You remember what that video was?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was the first $100 I ever made to do a video. I couldn't believe it because I was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
I just came out of high school. Unfortunately, it was a funeral. Unfortunately, someone's mother had passed. One of the members at the church, mother had passed, and the funeral was going to be at Monument of Faith Church on the east side of Pontiac. And they called Dad and they said, Bishop, my mother passed. I want you to preach the eulogy. And Dad, listen. Dad put me on, bro. Dad bought me this.
Pops got connections, bro.
Listen, Dad, when I was still in high school, bro, I was like 16, 17. My senior year, I had just moved back home to finish up my high school education at Grand Blanc High, right? Dad bought me this Dad bought a camera from Best Buy. No, ABC Warehouse. He bought this little camera from ABC Warehouse for like $300. That was a lot of money to me back then.
Yeah.
$300. So he was still making payments on the camera. And while he was still making payments on the camera, he let me keep it in my possession. That camera went with me everywhere. I was filming little stuff here and there, taking it out, playing with it. One day he was like, yo, that camera yours. I was like, for real? And I'm like, oh man, cool. Man, I took that little camera serious. Man, I was, I was shooting little stuff here and there with that. It was a little cheap little camera. It was one of them little cameras where it recorded mini DVDs. Remember that junk?
Yeah, I remember a little dicky. Yeah.
It was that. It recorded on many DVDs.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I took it serious. And what happened was somebody called Dad and they said, hey, I need you to preach my mother's eulogy. And Dad said, hey, do you need somebody to, this is a unfortunate situation, but your family everybody's going to be there. Do you want my son to video record it? So, the homegoing celebration.
Connections.
And he was like, well, how much your son going to charge me? I had never charged anybody to do a video. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, tell him $100. He said $100. He said, okay, cool. I was like, okay, cool. Oh, snap. Oh,
you weren't even trying to be professional. You was just like,
I was doing it for free.
Yeah, exactly.
I just liked video shooting little stuff here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, that was the first $100 I ever made. Yes. Reverend Johnson. Yes. I had the crazy thing. it was a DVD camera, but I shot this funeral with 2 cameras. One was a VHS camera, and the other one recorded on the mini DVD. And I edited the footage. I blended it together later and made the footage like it was crazy,
bro. So
that was my first yes. That was the first yes I ever got to do a video. From there,
that gave you the confidence that you needed.
It was a wrap. That was it. That was my aha moment. Yeah.
So Ronald Johnson, great question. Listen, y'all, if y'all got questions, baby boy is here. He does this for a living. He travels the world. We're gonna talk about all that stuff. I want to get touch a little bit more on the beginning stages. He said that was his moment of breakthrough when he had his first yes. Let's talk about some of the other opportunities that presented themselves.
Oh yeah.
That gave you room to practice, that gave you room to make mistakes. Everything we did started in the church.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Everything we did. And I think the thing I love the most about coming from where we came from is we had opportunity to exercise our gifts. Not just because we was PKs, but we was there. Like we was
faithful.
We took it serious. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't just, man, my mom and dad dragged me to church. We was in it. And my dad, Bishop Rutley, shout out to the Pops, the Bishop, and Ronald Johnson say the Bishop. Man, Pops like really pushed us, encouraged us, but he groomed us. He showed us how to do it. Then he let us fly. He kind of let us gave us room to make mistakes. So producing all the church productions, producing all the church services, you know, going from VHS to mini DVDs to big DVDs to switch soundboards. Say it again.
Right. I said cameras with SD cards now.
It's different. It's like a whole nother world, bro. Like, and if it wasn't for Dad, like really giving us those opportunities, pushing us, encouraging us, letting us know that you can do this. Let's talk about what did it feel like being 16, 17, running the team at the church and starting off, you know, with that trust. Did you feel pressure? Did you feel like, man, I got this? Was it easy because you was a part of the family? Or did it make it a little bit more difficult because you wanted to make everything we did look so good?
It definitely was work. It was definitely some work. Because the thing is, I didn't really have a media ministry mentor.
Right.
Early. I didn't really have big homies to call and say, hey man, I'm in charge of a whole media team. How do I schedule camera operators for what Sundays? How do I edit programs and get them ready for TV in enough time? You know what I mean? I was just winging it, really.
And that's before school.
That was before film school.
Yeah. So you had already had the experience. You had enough experience to make sure, like, this is really what I want to do.
Oh yeah.
Because if it would have been a bad experience at the church, you probably never would have did the schooling. You never would have went to film school.
Probably not.
But because you had that experience and you knew you can handle it.
Yeah.
And you fell a little bit more and more and more in love with it the more you messed with it. I remember you used to be at church like, man, I don't really feel like doing this week.
Nah, not at all. You don't want to do it every day. Even to now, I don't feel like doing it every day.
Yeah.
Some days I don't. Some days I'll be like, yo, I'm taking this day off.
But you can do that now.
Oh yeah.
But you can do that now.
Oh yeah.
Because you're a boss.
Oh, hey man, listen. Growing up, I've always heard that statement. It costs to be the boss. Like, that's real.
It costs.
Man, it's oh yeah. And I have paid my price, my brother. Paid it.
How, if you don't mind, bro, how much was film school back then?
Back then, 10 grand.
10 grand 1 year.
07, 08, yeah. It was $10,000. I went to the Motion Pictures Institute of Michigan. Now it's like 15.
Oh, it's not too much of a difference.
And let me see. I graduated in 09. So 12 years ago.
Because you did high school 07, came out, took off a year.
Yep.
Film school 1 year.
Yep.
09.
08 to
Man,
09.
I really wish I went to film school with you, bro. I really do.
It was a beast. I'm telling you, I learned so much in film school. And see, the difference is let me explain the difference. Why film school? Why go to film school? I'm going to tell you why go to film school. There's a difference between film school and broadcasting school. I had a partial scholarship to go to a broadcasting school, Specs Howard. Y'all heard of Specs Howard?
Yep.
In Southfield, Michigan. I
Yep.
had a partial scholarship to go there.
Specs Howard was that deal back in the day.
It was until MPI came on the scene, Motion Pictures Institute. And the difference is Specs Howard is a broadcasting school. And I'm not saying don't go to Specs. I'm not saying don't go to Specs Howard. I'm not saying that. Please, beloved, don't misinterpret what I'm saying. What I am saying is it's a difference. Specs Howard is a broadcasting school. What I mean, the people you see on the news, on Channel 2 News, Channel 7, Fox News, people sitting at a desk reporting the news. Yeah. That's broadcasting. I didn't want to go into broadcasting. I wanted to go into learning how to make movies, how to go out in the alley and create an actual movie or film a music video in a park somewhere, or to build my own set and learn how to build a set. Like, I wanted to go to a film school.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Broadcasting school shows you how to set up cameras in a broadcasting type of studio, broadcasting type of situation. And
like the Word Network.
Absolutely interesting. After film school, a couple years later, I went into broadcasting for like I went in broadcasting for like 8 years.
Yeah.
And I worked in broadcasting. I worked at TCT, Total Christian Television Network.
Sure did.
I was there. I was volunteering there for like 5 years. Wasn't getting paid. I got a full-time position at the Word Network. You know what I mean?
Listen,
and I was there for like 5 years.
Listen, you're helping us understand your process. Yeah. You're helping us understand your process. You was introduced to this thing at a young age.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just walk through the timeline a little bit more again. Got to the point to where you were in school and said, I need to figure out what area I want to go in, just in case, as a plan B, I don't make it to the league, which you probably would have made it to the league, to be honest with you, bro. You probably would have been, you could have been up in there.
Cold, bro.
But because you decided, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me take care of my body. Let me do something that ain't gonna have me hurting and aching at 25, 26.
I said, let me go into something I could do. I could do something for 30 years, for the next 30 years.
You could do it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Then you messed around.
Yeah.
Put yourself. Listen, y'all. Yeah. Listen. 18 years old, made the decision to put yourself through film school in a place where you did not have a scholarship.
Yeah.
You did not have a mentor.
Avery, what up?
Exactly.
D Rut, yes, sir. Volunteering before value. Yeah, absolutely. Woo! Man, listen, I volunteered for 5 years. I didn't get paid. I volunteered. I drove an hour to get there, 2 hours to get home.
Come on,
I didn't get paid for 5 years, bro, at TCT. I didn't get paid. I didn't get a dollar.
I think it's so important that people see where you're at now, but even more important that they hear about the journey that you had to take to get there.
Yeah.
Because the work, the money, the investing in yourself, to say, look, I'm young, but I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Now, what if you was at right now, you 30, like 32? What if you said, I'm gonna go to film school at 32? You're paying more money. You might not necessarily have the patience to really go through and learn it. And don't get me wrong, you 32, 33, it ain't too late. You could do it. But understand that the process, we've been doing it for 10 years.
Plus.
You might not come out of film school shooting movies right away. And
plus.
Dude, 10 years plus.
Plus.
It's that volunteer, Derek said volunteer before valueship.
Yeah, bro. I volunteered for 5 years.
You're going to be where you want to be. You're going to get there. But the grind to get there, you got to listen to stories like this. So let's go into this now.
Yeah.
You're out of film school.
Yeah.
What are your expectations? What are you looking to do right after film school? And did it happen the way you thought it was going to happen?
My expectations after film school was to find my own clients and develop relationships with them to the point that they are reoccurring clients. I want that money to come in. I want it to keep coming in from them. What does it take to do that? Treat their video projects as if they're my own projects. You know what I mean?
Like it's yours.
Absolutely. So
take their baby, take their vision and treat it like it's yours.
I didn't even have a 100% focus. Like, yo, I just want to do movies. That's it. I didn't have a solid focus. I just know I want to do this. So let me take a couple years. Let me try different things in this industry, in this field, to see exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
So let me operate a camera. Let me edit some videos. Let me record some voiceovers. You know what I'm saying? I've done almost everything in this industry.
Every part
of it. Yeah. Let me direct some films. I done did almost everything you could do in this industry behind the scenes.
That's crazy.
So that was one part of the question is, what was your expectations? And then what else?
And did it happen the way you planned for it to happen? Because, some people be like, I'm about to get out of film school and blow up. I'm about to do this. I'm about to go here. Or some people like, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to give myself a 5 to 10 year plan. Right. And I'm going to work that because this is not opportunities. This is longevity.
Man, listen, I seen a cat on Facebook a couple of days ago. He said, I think it was an interview, it was a Rick Ross interview or something like that. He said, I don't want to move fast. I want to move correctly. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I don't want to move fast. I want to move correctly. If it take 2 or 3 years, he said, if it take 2 or 3 years, if it take 10 years, long as I'm not wasting time, long as I'm working towards that goal, I want to move correctly. I don't want to just be moving fast. I don't want to just be busy. I want to be productive.
Come on. I'm glad you said that.
You know what I'm saying?
This takes me to my next point. Dr. Davis, which is an amazing teacher. Auntie, I'm going to get you on the live because you got so much to bring to the table when it comes to this. She said, principles to help you develop your ministry.
Yeah.
Teaching.
Wow.
Time. Testing.
For sure.
Tools.
Okay.
And teamwork.
Sure, you're right.
Ooh, good. Auntie got bars.
How many of them T's? One,
two,
they
all T's. All 5.
5 T's. Yo,
look, teaching. You took the time, first of all, to be groomed and taught by dad. And then you went further into teaching and you jumped into school. You wasn't trying to build a team. You wasn't trying to build a squad. You wasn't trying to put all your tools and all your equipment together. You said, let me get my teaching. Pops taught me some, went to school. Then time. You took the time. You didn't rush it. You said it 1 year. Some people could have said 1 year too much. I want to do it now. I'm going to take the time to learn it. You not only did you take the time to go to school, you took the time to volunteer, to tier to volunteer.
I tiered to volunteer. Man, listen, I didn't. Come on. And don't forget what you was finna say either. Because I went to film school, and then after I paid 10 grand, then I went and volunteered for 5 more years. I ain't get paid.
Woo!
I didn't get And see, that's the same thing. See, I ain't trying to preach. I ain't trying to
No.
Listen.
They need to hear this. Go ahead.
I'm not trying to preach.
Go ahead, bro.
What up, sis? I see you. Kanita, what's happening?
Sister Kanita Vincent, aka Miss Rutledge.
I paid 10,000. I went to school, paid 10 grand. I was like 18. I had to pay that money. I had to save up $2,000, and then I paid like $750 a month.
Are y'all hearing this?
I paid. I was rent back then. I was paying that every month. But see, this is the thing. I wasn't trying to. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So it reminds me of King David, bro.
Let's go.
At Jesse's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was anointed to be king.
Facts.
And then he went back out in the field and kept serving.
For a long time.
He ain't just because he was anointed to be king. He ain't just start being king that day.
Ooh.
You get what I'm saying?
Shoot. You the
Who
king.
was that? Was that Solomon that came to Jesse's house and anointed?
That was Solomon. You're the king.
Or Samuel? Which one? It was one of them.
Oh, Lord Jesus. You didn't got me.
Samuel or Solomon? Come on, Bible scholars, help us out
Samuel.
now.
It was Samuel.
Samuel anointed David at Jesse's house.
As a kid.
But after he was anointed, he went back out in the field and kept serving.
Then
so I'm saying that
he got hired to do other things in between.
Samuel.
Look, he got invited into the king's court to play music to soothe the king. Yeah. So he got access to the kingdom before he was the king.
So just because I finished film school, I wasn't ready to go out and I wasn't ready to go out, you know what I'm saying, and just start working and just getting clients and making money. So I went in and I started serving.
I'm gonna say this right quick. Because this is getting good now. Now it's good. Do y'all hear this? Yeah. It's getting good. So, damn, what was I about to say? It was too good to be true.
No, you were still looking at the 5 T's that Dr. Davis was talking about.
And I want to go. I'm gonna get Dr. Davis on live to go through, because I know her perspective is even crazier.
Oh man.
We was talking about the process, having access to the kingdom. What was I thinking at the moment? Okay, I know what it is. You know how many people come out of film school thinking they about to just go?
They about to just pop.
Look, but why? Because they don't feel like they got nothing to prove. I done been through film school now, my baby.
Yeah.
I earned the job. I deserve it. I deserve the pay. And you might do, but they don't know your value until they see your grind. I was talking to a playwright a couple weeks ago. She's a producer and a writer. And I told her, I said, you're not the one that decides whether it's a hit stage play or not.
Oh, yeah.
Let me holler at y'all right quick.
Yeah.
Let me holler at y'all right quick, and I'm gonna let B Rut back in this thing because he hitting. You're not the one that decides what you have is a hit.
Who decided?
The people decide.
What?
The supporters decide. The people that believe. But this is the thing. They don't know it's a hit unless they experience it either.
Facts.
They have to experience what you do.
Facts.
So guess what? I don't care if you put yourself through school. You still got to prove yourself.
Facts.
You have to prove it. When I started off doing stage plays, B Rut was my videographer back then. He's my videographer now. When I was doing plays back then, I overproduced and undersold tickets. So I gave you a play with a dope set and dope lighting and music and great actors. And I sold my tickets for $5 to $7.
That sounds good.
She said, I had a playwright tell me when people walked away, they said that they would have paid $25 for them tickets.
Yeah, I remember that.
But this is the thing. It was the only people that walk away can say that.
Yeah.
You got to get them in a seat and get them in a room first. And the sad truth is they're not paying a nice bill to come in just to support. They only going to pay for what they know is going to be of value to them.
Yeah.
If I know what Fred Hammond do, what he got to offer, he got classics. He got hits after hits. I'll pay $75 for a live concert for Fred Hammond.
Because you know it's going to be hot.
I know what he do.
Yeah.
He's proved himself. He's done 7, 8, 9 albums on his own, not with commission. He grinded. So when Baby Boy came out of school and said, you know what? I'm a volunteer so I can get opportunity, so I can learn even more. Because there's one thing to be in school, but it's another thing to be on a real professional set.
Yo.
Now y'all rolling. Action. It ain't no, what's this button right here? Don't hit that. You got to know what you're doing.
Game time. It's game time, bro.
Now, man. What was the benefit? Matter of fact, I'm gonna finish Dr. Davis's lineup, and then I'm gonna ask you the question about what was the benefit of your volunteering. Hold on to that. Woo. What was the benefit from the volunteering? Because we heard about the benefit from school.
Okay.
Now she did the teaching. You got your teaching.
Yeah.
You did your time. You spent the time, not even just to go to school, but to volunteer as well. You took more time when most people would have said, "I'm good."
Yeah.
On top of that, your testing. You got to test the waters. You got to test the waters and you got to be tested.
Oh, yeah.
Because after you done went through school, then you get on a gig that don't go well, it's going to question your ability. And it's going to question your confidence.
Yeah.
Testing after school, after time, and then tools. What do you need to be successful? You got to go out and buy your stuff. See, when she wrote this list, I already knew where she was going with it. You got to go out and get all the proper tools to be successful. You have to purchase cameras. We're going to talk about that. You have to set up more relationships and get contracts. We're going to talk about that.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get it.
You got all your tools together, and then you brought your team in. Ooh!
Let's get it.
That sounds like Jesus to me.
Ooh-wee.
Jesus' life,
ooh-wee.
Even though he was born to heal, deliver, set free, he didn't start doing that to his 30th year.
Wow.
And before he started doing that, what did he do? He went and took the time and he fasted for 40 days. He fasted for 40 days. Yo, oh my goodness. Time, auntie. Then testing. Then he went into the wilderness while he was fasting and got tested.
Yeah.
After he came out and got tested and told Satan, get thee behind me, then he prepared for his tools and grabbed his team. He didn't get the disciples together on the squad until all these things had already taken place. That sounded like Jesus was the perfect template.
Bro, priorities, bro.
And showing us how to operate. You didn't go and get a team before school. What you gonna do with a team before you get teaching? Matter of fact, you can't teach them.
Right.
Now you got a squad, but you went through all of the necessary steps.
Through all that.
Come on, auntie. That's powerful, man. Now we about to digress. Learn from Pops.
That's good.
Went to school.
That's good.
Volunteered for 5 years. After you volunteer, you came out and began to make moves. But what was that benefit of those years of doing it for free? Why is that important for a young entrepreneur that's investing in themselves? Why is it important for them to take the time in the field and learn from it? Now, everybody don't do this. Everybody ain't gonna follow it, and that's fine. But it worked for you. What was the benefit from you volunteering your time for free?
Yeah. Learning, number one, learning how business works. Learning how business.
Turn your volume back up just a little bit.
Oh, my bad. Right here. Check.
There you go.
That's good. Yo, number one, learning how business works.
Facts.
Learning how to handle business client relationship. There's a lot of people. Listen, bro. I know. Bro, I don't know if I got enough fingers and toes to count how many talented people in the hood we grew up in will never go past the hood because they don't know how business works. They don't know how to take care of clients, how to have good customer service, how to follow up with clients. Man, I call clients, I text, I email every couple months. Hey, just checking in. How you doing? Man, I'm doing good. Man, you know what? Man, I need this new video shop. Man, how much it costs to get? I ain't even call you for all that. I just called to see how you was doing. But since you asked, it's gonna cost $1,000.
They know your value. They know what you do. Honestly, B, can you have a conversation with somebody that you have not seen in a long time without them mentioning what you've been doing?
Not at all. No.
Because you did the work.
Yeah.
Listen to me, y'all. Listen, you have to prove yourself.
Oh yeah, you gotta put it in.
You have a lot to prove to all the others. You do. I don't know where this mentality came from that said, oh, I didn't did it already. Been there, done yet. Guess what? Every area there's a graduation level. And after you graduate one level, where you at now?
Bottom.
At the bottom of the next level.
Hey, Pastor D Rut say, now you at the bottom of a whole nother level. Whole nother level. Man, listen.
If that ain't humility.
Listen, when I worked on Transformers 5, the movie, downtown Detroit, It was real. They was spending at least $2 million a day budget on a film set. $2 million a day, at least $2 million. But you know what? I've been killing little videos in Pontiac. I've been killing videos in Detroit. Now I'm just a fly on the wall on one of the biggest film sets in the country.
Woo!
Now I'm at the bottom of a whole new level.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got to prove yourself
about being
all
the
over
best
again.
in the city. I don't care about being the best in the city no more. I don't care about being the best in the state. We coast to coast. I don't care about being what? I'm the coldest in the city. So and what?
And
you know what I'm saying? It ain't good enough to be the best in the city. It ain't.
That's
cold.
A good start.
Man,
that's a
listen,
good start.
You know what I'm saying? So repeat that question one more time.
What was this question? Was it the value of
volunteering? I think
value of volunteering.
Man, I've learned how business works.
That's right, Kanita. Humility.
100%. I learned how to follow up, bro. Like I said, I learned how to follow up with clients, how to knock their projects out in a timely manner, meet deadlines. You know what I'm saying? Clients that stuff ain't happen right, I give them some money back. Whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying, to keep clients coming back and coming back. I learned that. I'm not even the coldest, bro, at what I do.
Right.
But guess what?
You do it.
I do it. I get that work. People keep coming back to me because they know, number one, the product is going to be good. You know what I'm saying? I take care of people.
B, how did you determine your beginning prices? Everybody started to find out, especially from the city, what you do.
Oh yeah.
You know, you shoot, you do it for real. Every weekend we see you on the set doing something. How did you determine as a dude that was fresh out of school?
Oh yeah.
Still volunteering, getting calls. Hey, we want you to come shoot this wedding. We want you to shoot this music video. How did you say, you know what? Let me price it to where it's going to be a benefit to me, but I'm not overpricing it to where, you know what I'm saying, I'm scaring my clients away. How did you find that balance? Because I don't think, there's some people now, I'll be linking up with talking about business and they be like, I don't know, man, what you think I should charge you?
Oh man.
To be honest with you, I don't know if we should be talking no more. You get what you pay for.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you come to me saying, hey, B Rut, come shoot this for me. Oh man, just throw me a little, $45. You gonna be on set for 3 days for $45?
Nah, man, it ain't going down.
That's like
that.
Buying me some earphones off the Wish app. No disrespect. No disrespect, Wish. Them boys lasted like 24 hours. Yo, don't give me no Wish prices.
Yeah.
Like, come with it. How did you eat?
Yeah.
And still didn't scare them away being a beginner videographer?
Honestly, bro, I was terrified of what I was going to charge people. I didn't know. I wasn't, at first, I wasn't researching. At first, I wasn't looking up other video companies, seeing what they was charging. So I was just trying stuff.
Trying to figure it out.
Man, yeah, I was just thinking like, well, see, this is the thing. I had to learn what my value was. So you always you have to have something.
You said what?
I had to learn what my value was, what value I was putting on myself.
So you wasn't waiting for people to give you your value.
Nah.
You wasn't waiting for validation.
Nah.
And people to tell you what your value was.
Nah.
You knew.
Oh yeah. Well, see, this is the thing. You have to have something to compare it to. So I wasn't comparing myself to other video companies.
Got you.
Back when I started, it wasn't a lot. It really wasn't a lot of independent freelance videographers that had their own websites. It was not. Social media was just starting to pop.
Yeah.
Facebook had just came out in 2007. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing I really could measure my value and time in the videography was to my McDonald's job. That
trying
was
to
it.
Trying to make what you made before.
Listen,
after the 9 to 5.
when I was working at McDonald's in 07, 08, I made like $7 an hour, right? At the end of the week, my checks at McDonald's was like $125, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it. If I can get paid $100 to shoot this video in one day,
one video,
I didn't make my week. I didn't make my week's money. I was like, oh, this is a lick. I'm hitting a lick.
Mm-hmm.
I get paid $125 a week at Mickey D's.
One gig.
But I could shoot this video for a couple of hours and get the same amount of money. Game time. Oh, Lord. Oh. Man, I said it was game time, bro. I was like, yo, it's a no-brainer. I'm like, okay, well, let me start, you know what I'm saying? And then over the years, man, just after being satisfied with $125 to shooting 4 5-hour videos, I'm like, I think I need to give myself a raise. I've been doing this. I done went to film school now. I think I need to bump this. What I would normally charge people $100 to shoot something for, I might need to bump this up to $200. And then I went from $200. So it, you know, it just kind of, and then I started looking at it like, okay, now, you know, after doing that for like 3 years, 4 years, you know, then I start to seeing the value of, okay, if I'm shooting this video, I need to look at how many filming hours we're shooting, and then how many editing hours I'm putting in.
All that time need to be.
I need to give myself, you know what I'm saying? And then I need to give myself $25 an hour. If I'm shooting this video, if it's gonna be 4 hours, I need to charge $100 to shoot it, $100 to edit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then from there, it just kind of grew. Then, you know, in the 2012s and 13s, more freelance videographers started having websites, and cats started putting their prices. And I'm, oh, okay, this is what my competition is charging. Let me find a sweet spot. Let me find something that's comfortable for me, but it's gonna beat their prices.
Yeah.
Let me, you know what I'm saying? So it just, now it's like I don't even look at other cats' prices no more. A lot of videographers tell me that they come to my website and see what I'm charging, and they base their stuff off of that.
They use you as a template now.
Exactly. You'll be surprised. You'd be surprised how many videographers have called me.
Yep. I believe
videographers whose stuff look better than mine right now.
Because they're trying to figure it out like you. Yeah.
Man, you'll be surprised, bro. Videographers whose videos look better than mine right now have called me and said, hey, man, I had this client. I didn't know what to charge them. And I saw what you had on website. I'm like, yo, that's perfect. And I charge them. And that's just how it worked, man.
That's crazy. Dr. Davis dropping so many nuggets. Auntie dropped another one. And keep them coming, Auntie. Keep them coming. The value of a product is not always the asking price. It's the amount that they are willing to pay.
Yes, sir.
Guess what?
Yes.
If I've been doing this for 10 plus years,
and
my price is $1,000, just because you can't afford it don't mean I'm not worth it. I might just not be the guy for you.
But you know what?
Now, go ahead. Now my schedule is different. I'm not just looking for any old thing now. Now I'm working. My schedule is full of opportunity, and some of the projects are mine, some of the projects outside of me.
Yeah.
But to make you priority and give you the best quality, you're going to have to pay for it. Guess what? You're gonna pay somebody.
But you know what? To the point of what she said also.
Yep.
It's not what you always, it's not always about your asking price. It's about what they willing to pay.
You tell them, oh man, I do it for 150. They'll be like, really? That's it?
They might have been willing to spend $1,000.
That's it?
That's why when I first talk to clients, I always ask them first,
what's your budget?
See, not what's your budget?
Help somebody.
What's your budget?
So what does it look like when somebody calling? Let's do this. We about to do a fake call. We about to do a mock call. All right. I want to see what it look like. I want them to see what it look like.
Let's do it.
Go through the process of hiring a videographer.
Let's do it. No. Hold on. A real videographer. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. You.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
that's you.
Hello. Thanks for calling B Rut Productions.
Yeah, B Rut Productions. I heard about you. And what you do. My name is Kevin Gates, and I'm from Lickback, Mississippi. I have a project I'm working on out here, and I wanted to call and just got to get some quotes.
From where?
Lickback, Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Kevin. How did you hear about us?
So I was on the web on Facebook.
Okay.
And I typed in videographers. Your page came up, and then I went to your website, and I like what I see.
Awesome. Well, thank you for visiting our website. What kind of production or what kind of project are you currently working on?
I'm a new filmmaker.
Okay.
And we're shooting a movie down here. We want to shoot it
in Lickback, right? Lickback?
Yeah, yep. Lickback, Mississippi. Lickback.
Right.
Born and raised. And we want to get you down here. But I don't really know a lot about filming movies. I'm just a writer.
Okay. Awesome. So do you already have the script for your movie already written?
Script's already done.
Awesome. Do you already have a production manager, someone to oversee the video, the audio, the lighting, every aspect of the production, or is that something you're looking for, a production manager?
I don't. I was hoping maybe your company can provide that as well.
Absolutely. We definitely provide that service as well.
Okay.
Do you have a date in mind where you're looking to shoot this movie?
Tentatively, we want to shoot in September.
Okay.
The way it looks like it might take at least a week. It's a short film, but we're going into some film festivals, and we just have to really get it done right.
Okay.
And not only did I see your website, but I asked about you a little bit, and got some good messages about you. I heard you were down here shooting a conference last week, and a friend of mine told me about you, and that's really what made me look you up. So
awesome. Yeah. Well, we're definitely excited and glad that you contacted us. This is what I need you to do. If you can do me a favor and shoot me an email, I need you to lay out everything that you have in mind for your movie that you need. And what I'll do is I'll reply to that email, and I'll let you know what we can do according to the needs that you have for this production. Also, as part of that email, what I'll do, is this the phone number that I can send you a message to here?
This is my girlfriend's number. My wife doesn't know I have this phone, so my girlfriend has this. This is her number. But
down there in Lickback, right? In Lickback?
Yeah, Lickback, Mississippi. Lickback. Yep.
Okay. Cool. So what I'll do is I'll text you my email address now. Whenever you get some time, take a moment, send me an email. Also include a budget that you might have in mind also for this production. And what I'll do is I'll reach back out to you, and we'll continue to communicate from there.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Maybe you should come down and visit Lickback sometime. We got some good food down here.
I definitely will. Look forward to coming down to Lickback, Mississippi. And
all right. Thank you. Looking forward to working with you, Byron.
All right. Take care now.
All right.
Lickback. Yo.
Lickback, Mississippi. You didn't give him a price on the phone. Why?
I never give a price up front unless I already have a relationship with that client. And even if I do have a relationship with them, I'll never give them I'll always tell them, hey, I can give you a ballpark figure, but until I have all the details of what you need for your production, I can't give you a concrete price. I'll always give you a ballpark figure.
Why is it important for you not to rush to a price right away? Hey, how you doing, Cynthia? Love you, sis.
Hey,
why is it important not to give them? Because some people are like, you calling me, I'm gonna get this deal done right now before you back out. Why is it important for you to take the time and look into what all they need instead of just saying, hey, what's your budget right away?
Yeah. There's one reason come to mind as soon as you ask that question. The answer that came to mind is I don't want to shoot myself in the foot biting off more than what I can chew. If they ask, hey man, we need you to film a video of my daughter's dance recital, right? Okay, cool. How much is it gonna cost? if I tell him $500 to shoot his daughter's dance recital and I show up with one camera, he might be looking like, hey, where's the rest of the cameras? Right. I could be like, well, what do you mean? You said you wanted this shot. I told you the price. Yeah, but it's her and it's a whole team. She just got a solo part of the full recital. Then I could shoot myself in the foot. Yeah. And then you know what I'm saying? I could have had an opportunity to make way more than I intended to.
Selling yourself short.
Exactly. If I really take the time out to find out as many details as I can about this event before I get there. Had I found out, oh, okay, well, you said your daughter, so I thought one person. No, but she's part of a whole team. Oh, okay. And then there's, you know, multiple teams that's gonna be dancing. If I asked the right questions, if I continue to ask questions before the event, I could have an opportunity to earn way more than I expected. Instead of $500 for one camera, I could have made $2,000 for 3 cameras.
This is business 101.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is business. Man. Let's talk a little bit more business. Contracts.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you do contracts and why?
Absolutely. It's always necessary. You always want to make sure you're covered. And I want to make sure, see, this is the thing. When you own a business, see, man, there's a lot of young cats, man, that I try to help in this business. They think because they came up with a name and they created an account on Facebook with that name, LLC. They think they have a legitimate business. That is not a business, my friend. You have a name. That's it. Which you do not own.
That's good.
You have to have a legitimate business. I have contracts because my company started off as a limited liability company, LLC. And what that means is if I ever do a production where what mom say? Open-ended questions help you make business decisions. But absolutely, make business decisions better. Absolutely. Yep. So if I do a video for a client, if they ever try to sue me, they won't be able to sue Byron Rutley with my social security numbers. So that means they can't come after my house, can't come after my vehicle, can't even come after my, you know what I'm saying? Like personal property. It can't happen. Because if we have a contract in the business of B Rut Productions, you have to sue my company, which means I can shut my company down today. Yeah. File another article of organization.
Brand new.
For B Rut Productions and just spell it a little differently. And I can keep business going the next day.
Keep it. You can move, and you can move down to Lickback, Mississippi and start all over. Pop mom will comment talking about some dad thought I said Fatback, Mississippi. It's the Fatback, Mississippi too.
Is it a Fatback?
It is in real life.
I never heard of Fatback.
Fatback, Mississippi. Yeah.
I've never heard of Fatback. I just hope that
contracts are important. LLCs are important. B Rut said LLC don't make you a business. It's your name. It don't make you a businessman. You're not a businessman because you have an LLC, my friend.
No. Yeah. I was saying if you don't know, it do make you. I was saying
no. I said a businessman.
If all you have is a name, that don't make you a business.
Right. Well, a business and then a businessman is two different things. That's what I was getting at. You can have the LLC, but if your business is bad, like
that's true too.
So I'm looking at it from multiple different standpoints.
Okay. But you get what I was saying, all right?
I do get what you're saying.
A lot of cats just come up with a name.
That's a name.
And they think they got a business now. No. You know what I'm saying? A lot of young people, man, I try to help. They don't have any mentors in this business either.
So let's break that down like real quick. What do you need to be? What all things do you need to be a business? Like legit.
Legit. Number one, you definitely have to have a name. You definitely
is a part of it. Yeah.
You want to have an assumed name or DBA or something to where people will be able to identify your brand.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Once you have that established, and I learned this from one of my mentors. You don't have to use your actual name, you know. And I was like, I don't want to call it Byron Rutley Productions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's too like people that know B Rut Productions, they don't even have to know who I am as a person. Long as they know that business logo and they know what that brand is about, I'm good. They don't have to know my name, my personal name. So and then, you know, let's just, unfortunately, there are certain, you know, people or there's certain organizations that won't do business with you because of that name. So try to keep, you know, so I just learned to try to keep it business. I don't always have to put my face on a flyer to promote my business. No, I push that logo. I push that brand.
Logo.
You know
How
what I'm
important
saying?
is that?
Even when I'm gone, that logo is still going to be around.
Yeah.
I can only hope and pray, you know what I'm saying? My seed take this business to another level when I pass it on, when I pass it to them. You know what I'm saying? So,
I gotta say congratulations right quick to baby boy too. For those of you who don't know, him and his wife are expecting their first child. They did announce that on Facebook, so now I can talk about it.
Yeah,
I had to wait until it was properly announced. So B Rut, the mid-made midget, is getting ready to have his first child, and proud to see that.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. We having a baby girl. You know what I mean? Faith.
Baby girl.
She's supposed to be here on your birthday, October the 10th. Ain't that crazy,
bro? That's crazy.
Yeah.
She representing.
Yeah.
They say
don't
King
even know
was born in October. I hope she. I don't mind sharing my birthday with my niece. I don't mind that. Yeah, man. That'd be cool. I ain't that stingy. The older you get, the less birthdays really matter. Like as far as the celebration part.
For sure.
Like I don't gotta have a party every year. Like
I'm good. Yeah, as long as the family good.
We celebrate life all the time.
Health, God is good. Yeah. We good.
Would you want one of your children to take on what you do to follow your footsteps?
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's about passing what you have on to the next generation.
Yeah.
That's real legacy. You know what I'm saying? And I try to assure my parents, look, you don't have to leave me $1 million.
Right.
The tools that you left me, that you, and y'all still here. Oh man, I'm good. What y'all put in me, that's what I need. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, I don't want parents that are raising your children the right way in the fear of God, to know what's right, what's wrong, doing the best that you can, doing the absolute best that you could possibly do to raise your children the right way. If you don't leave them $1 million, or if you don't leave them a business, you have nothing to feel bad about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the tools, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you leave, that mom and dad have left us,
it's already, the legacy.
It outweigh $1 million. It already outweighed that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you what the Rutley legacy is. Derek Rutley, Ryan Rutley, Byron Rutley, Jason Rutley,
facts,
and Vincent Rutley, and everything that they do. Abraham was a father of many nations.
Yeah.
He didn't raise them all in his house.
Yeah.
He didn't groom them all for ministry and prep them for life. He had the ones that was his sons, instilled into them what they needed, and then they instilled what they needed to instill into their children. We have the opposite of generational curses. We have generational blessings.
It
started with Pops, and it's
trickling on down.
So shout out to all the parents, starting off with Mom and Pop Rutley, that have taken the time to invest into their kids.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, definitely. I would definitely love to pass, B Rut Productions down to, my kids one day.
That'd be a good look. That'd be a good look. We're gonna shift gears a little bit.
Let's get
it. And talk a little bit more about production.
Let's get it.
Street Corner.
What?
Street Corner.
That's what we came to do, man. Street Corner.
Sing it, B.
Street Corner.
B. No, you got to do this right quick. Give them the "You Thought This Was a Game" verse one time, B.
Man, I don't know if I can remember it, bro.
I know your verse.
Man, let me see, man.
You thought this was a game.
Yeah.
I
can attempt it.
Wait till my time with this.
Uh-huh.
You thought this was a game. Because in these streets, with the life on the line, with it, you thought this was a game. We steal, we kill everything but feel. You thought this was a game. Playing around here, mess around and get your head blown off. Because you thought this was a
I'm
game.
from the city where the pretty women be acting ugly. From the city, fellas looking like they got something for me. On the high, we on top. Serving the block, passing out turkeys in the hood like Nino Brown. Street corner kings don't need no crown. Your superior, my team, no. We won't bow. Gotta stand firm as a rock. How it go?
Gotta be tough as a rock. Ready to bust a fake pop. Because if you're not,
it's a street coroner. You just a foreigner. What goes down around here can literally blow your mind behind. I don't remember that verse, man. That's crazy. Yo, that was probably one of the coldest verses. Man, shout out to V Rut, man. Y'all gotta go listen to the Street Corners soundtrack. I don't even remember that verse, bro.
You know what's crazy? So I'm about to redo the soundtrack and re-release it.
Bro, it was cold.
This is the first time I'm announcing that. I haven't told any outside sources of supporters. We about to redo the soundtrack.
Wow.
And release it afresh. We're gonna get in the studio, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna get it mixed and we can put it out on all digital platforms. Street Corner, Baby Boy came through in the clutch. Let's talk about the importance of chemistry. Now, we brothers.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that we have creative chemistry.
True.
As a writer and a director, I had to involve you on a whole lot.
Yeah.
To help capture the vision. My job was to create the vision. Your job was to capture the vision. Let's talk about how important it is for a writer and producer. What should we look for in a videographer?
What to look for in a videographer. You want any videographer you guys work with. You want somebody, man, that's going to be investing back into your production mentally and creative. You know what I'm saying? And with their time, because this is the thing. There's a lot of videographers. I know there's a lot of videographers who will just only show up the day of your production.
Yep.
That's all you paying for. That's all you paying for.
Set the camera up and let it go.
That's it. You only paying for my time for that day. You know what I'm saying? But when it's a production, depending on what kind of production it is, if it is.
So let's talk about, we're doing stage plays first. Let's do stage plays first.
Let's do it.
So that's the kind of production.
Yeah, absolutely. So anybody that is doing a stage play that needs a videographer, you definitely want somebody that's going to take the initiative to be there at rehearsals, at least one or two, at least minimum.
Why is that important?
That's important because you have certain cues during a stage play that only the actors know, or the sound guy or the lighting guy. The videographer needs to know those cues, because if somebody's going to be entering the stage on this side, the camera crew need to know that. And you know what I'm saying? Whoever the director of the video production is need to know to make the rest of the video crew aware, hey, okay, this next scene, somebody's getting ready to come running from this side of the stage.
Yep.
But it's going to be a miss. We're going to miss it if nobody's aware of that shot.
So this is what I want people to understand. I was director of the play.
Facts.
Byron was the videographer and also the cinematographer. He was the director of photography, which means he directs the camera crew.
Yeah.
How many cameras did we shoot Street Corner with?
I think we did that with 4.
Did we do 4?
Yeah, we did that with 4. We had 2 in the back, 1 on the right, and we had the jib on the left. So we had 4. We shot that with 4 cameras.
So as a director, I can't direct the cast, the sound man, the light cue, and get out there and tell the cameraman what I want. You have to bring in somebody that got a vision. Like you said earlier, B, that can adopt your vision, that can adopt your baby and take it as if it's their own, so that B can understand and direct. He was on the earphones directing all the camera crew. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to tell them somebody coming in through the left side, get ready. That was B's job. But how could B Rut do that if he's not connected to the rehearsals and to the vision? That's why it's so important to have somebody that got a good chemistry. He wasn't just looking for a paycheck, because guess what? His name went on that project too.
Man, listen. My whole crew, we just did a stage play. It didn't turn out to be exactly what we thought it would be. I flew to where the stage play was, and me and my whole crew refilmed the entire stage play because it wasn't filmed right.
You flew to the location. So that means originally when y'all first shot it, it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Were you there?
Nope. So at first, no. So the first show I wasn't there. So I
sent your crew out, and they knew what to do.
Go shoot it. I sent my whole crew to go shoot it. It didn't turn out as good as it should have. So we went back and refilmed the entire production. That's customer service. On our dime, not theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that was because at first my director wasn't able to make the rehearsals. So certain cues he didn't know ahead of time. But after they shot it the first time, okay, y'all, look, we didn't seen this show before already. You know what I'm saying? Now we're invested mentally, you know what I mean? And our time is invested to the point because our name is on this project.
Exactly.
It can't go out after the first time we shot it. It's not up to
B
Rut Productions standard, not at all.
How much, what makes you determine, bro, whether it's a job worth working and whether it's not a job worth taking? Because you can't take everything now. What do you use to determine, all right, I'm gonna do this one, or I can't accept this one right now? What helps you determine that?
3 things. There's 3 things that help me determine whether a job is worth taking or not. I would say the first thing is I have to feel, number one, like, number one, I am not doing anything outside of the will of God. That's number one, because what I do, my business is also my ministry. Everybody can't say that though.
We're talking standard now.
Everybody can't say that.
Nope. Because it's a lot of people that's gonna say it's just a job, bro. It pays the bills.
It's not just a job.
I can do it for God, but I can do it secular because sometimes the church don't pay me what I really need.
Yeah.
So just on that note alone, B, that's a mouthful. Like, how do you? Yeah. Do you get judged? Do people? Oh man, you think you're too good? You can't do my shoot. You can't. It's just a music video. We shaking a little booty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't feel I don't get judged, or I don't get looked down upon, because I do 2 things in order to make sure I either will let my client, if it's a project that I don't feel right in my spirit about, I'll do either 1 or 2 things. I would either suggest another videographer, somebody else to do it.
Somebody else that could do it. Yep.
Or I will throw them a price extremely high that I know they can't afford. And I don't mean to sound like, oh, I know you can't afford this. I don't mean that. I mean, for example, I would just flat out throw a number out there that I feel like is just stupid.
Outside of this project's reach.
Absolutely.
How often do you have to say? How often have you had to say, you know what, man? As a believer, this project doesn't fit well with my faith.
Man, somebody asked me, hit me up to shoot a porno. Straight up. Y'all was like, no, I'm not doing that. You know, man, we can make some money, man. I'm telling you, dog, we can, man. Listen, yeah, that's true, but no,
They wanted you to be that guy, huh?
Yeah, bro. I'm like, man, I'm cool, bro. Nah, I'm good on that. Nah,
because of the money. What do you tell the guys? What do you tell the guys that's like, man, it's just a paycheck. I'm not doing the act. Like, I'm not saying it. I'm not smoking the weed. I'm just shooting the movie.
No, I just tell them I'm good on that, and I just keep it moving. I ain't a lot of conversation to be had after that.
And when your mind is made up that it's just a job, that's
you do
just
anything.
What your take is, and you know your convictions are not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you going, like you said, you suggest somebody that you know would be able to take that might take the job over you.
Yeah, they might not have the conviction that I have, but
right.
No, you can call him, man. He might do it for you.
Yeah. So that's one thing that help you determine whether the job is for you or not.
Oh yeah.
What else helps you determine? Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I tell all my guys, if you taking a job and it don't benefit you, I'm not talking about ministry. That's different. Fact. Ministry. So ministry and your gift are one. However, you have to use discernment on which one is necessary for what time.
For sure.
There are times I'm sure you've done it for a lower price than you would normally do because of relationship or maybe even ministry's sake.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are times where it's like, yo, you know what? Like you said, this project don't fit well with my spirits. This music video doesn't fit my standards. So sure. I gotta pass on that. For sure. What about the people that genuinely just don't have the money? What do you tell them?
I do the same thing. Again? This is the thing. I would either, but see, this is the thing. There are some projects I will do, and I have done if I knew they couldn't afford it, because I have to give back somehow.
That's good.
And what greater way to give back to God's people? Because you know, what greater way to give back than to give whatever service or whatever talent or gift you have. You know what I'm saying? So some projects I do take on. It ain't often. It might be like once a month or something like that. But there are projects that I know somebody can't afford. I just provide that service.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying? Good. That's a part of you, part of your service.
But if it's other times where but see, that's if my time, if I can afford to give up that time.
Yeah, there you go.
If it's a season where I can't afford to give up 3 hours of my time, I just can't. And I'll be honest, I'll let them know, hey, I got a videographer that's in training. He's learning, you know, give him $100. He'll come out and do it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think it's important for the body of Christ to understand that you can't ask a man to give his gift that's going to take away from time from his family. I'm talking about consistently. Take away from time from his family. You want him to be up at the church all day long, all night long, every week, expecting him to be on time, but you can't compensate him. Now I'm not saying this to defend people that choose to do secular work, because I feel my standard as well as B's. Sure. I just got casted to do a sitcom. I just got casted on an acting tip here in Arizona. And I told the guy, the first part of the conversation, I said, just want you to know I got standards and I do not cuss. That was the first thing I shared with him when he sent me the scripts.
Wow.
I don't do that. There are certain things that as an actor, I will not do. And you know what that man said, bro?
What did he say?
Not only do I respect it, but I'm willing to change it for you.
Wow.
I'm going to change your character to fit your standards. He respected it. Like, we as believers have to stop trying to make stuff work for the sake of just getting it done. Like, for the sake of just getting that bread. If you stand and honor God, God will honor you. God will take care of you. He will do it. I'm a living testimony. I'm a living witness.
For sure.
Stop accepting stuff just because. You don't have to say yes to everything. There's an anointing in that no.
It's a blessing in that no.
I'm telling you, bro, like, I had to stop draining myself and my wife. My wife go everywhere with me. She does everything with me. She's my aide and she's my wife. And there are times where I got to give time to us. When she say, you know what, babe, I don't feel like doing that. There's ministry starting first at home.
Yeah.
I can't say yes to everything for opportunity. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. That might not be an opportunity for me. So if that doesn't fit my standards, or if it doesn't fit my faith or my belief, Christians, stop trying to make stuff work just for a paycheck. Stop trying to squeeze it in and saying, well, I don't cuss, but maybe we can figure out a way to bleep it out. Listen,
man,
it's not acting. It it's not coming out of my mouth, sir. The answer is no. Well, we're going to pay you good. It's just acting. Well, you're going to have to find somebody else.
That's it.
The opportunities will come. If this is God's opportunity for me, he'll make it work for me. He'll make it fit for me. I'll get my paycheck and I'll get, I have the right balance, and all those things will work out, man. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. What does a righteous man look like? Not somebody that's just going to go out and do whatever because, oh, this is my job. If you're a righteous man, think about it. Would Jesus use profanity just to win the sinners? You got to sound like them to win them over. He didn't do it, and I'm not doing it. I don't have to. Guess how he won the sinners over? See? He spoke to them in parables.
It's getting real.
In ways that they can understand it.
Hit that share button, man. Share this video. It's getting real.
Listen, stay in the will of God, and I guarantee you, man, I'm a witness. That man said, bro, we will change the script for you. We like you that much.
Yeah, man.
Crazy. He said, I see God on you, Vince.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
That was my prayer. We are the light of the world and the salt of the earth. Hold on to your standards. Lock in.
If that was the only, and what if that was the only opportunity that he got a chance to see somebody that was genuinely following Christ?
I'm going to tell you what he said to me. He said, Vince, you're the very first stone cold Christian I ever met.
Wow. Stone cold.
He said, I done let all my Christian friends read this script. I done let all my worldly friends, everybody loved it. You're the first one that said, you're not willing to do that.
Wow.
I'm testifying right quick now. That's all I'm doing.
Testify, my brother.
That's all I'm doing. I know what my calling is. I know what my gifts are. I'm not trying to bury them. I'm not trying to run from them. I love what I do. Yeah. But I love God more than what I do.
Yes, sir.
I serve God more than an opportunity.
Yes, sir.
This is why Byron said, some stuff I'm not going to take. I'm not going to say yes to everything. That's not, if it's God's will, it'll line up with his word.
Yes,
if it's God's will, and I'm just talking to the believers. I ain't talking to everybody right now, man. This ain't for everybody. Everybody don't think like this. And I'm not making you feel some kind of way for where you are. There comes a time in your career where you're going to have to know what you believe and stand on it. Yeah. If you want good quality, I'll give you good quality, but I'm not willing to do it at the cost of my soul. That was just a quick, I had to throw that out there.
That was a quick nugget. If you missed it, you got to go back and watch this video.
I'm not willing to give you my gifts and my talents at the cost of my soul. You can't have it.
Nah.
You can't have it. I'm sorry. And I love, as much as I love people and have compassion for people and love doing what I do, it ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. A chance, another opportunity just like it will present itself. Once again, if it's God's will for you to have that, you have it. But stop trying to use your will to get what you want and to force it and make it fit. But the Bible don't really technically say that. Well, what does it say then, man? Tell me what it say then. Just because you're not convicted don't mean it's not wrong.
Facts.
Well, why did you say yes? Well, the opportunity presented itself. When is the last time you asked God about everything?
You know what, man? There's doors. Would you agree that there are doors that are open that God didn't open?
100%. I've had them. I showed up at events to host it, and I didn't even seek God about it. He said, in all things, acknowledge me in all your ways, and I'll direct your path.
There are certain doors that are open that God did.
Bro, I got to an event, and the sound was bad. It was hot. The air conditioning went out. Everything about that night was horrible because I shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Wow.
I say yes to engagements because I say, oh, this is more opportunity for me to show them God and share my testimony. Obedience is better than sacrifice. But how can you obey something you ain't asked about? Now I'm done with that part. I'm done. Because that ain't what we came
Marcus Woods, what up?
That ain't what we came on here for. Nothing
but
facts.
Mom.
We love you, bro. That's right,
Vincent.
I stand and agree. Thank you, Mom. My parents taught us.
Marcus Woods.
Don't go chasing opportunity.
Nah.
You stay in God's will, opportunity will find you.
Chase you.
That's what's happening right now.
You.
Opportunity is finding its way. There's a song I love so much called Big by Pastor Mike Jr. It's been my anthem for the past year. God's gonna open the windows of heaven.
Oh yeah, that's in my playlist for sure.
Blessing. Won't be room to contain it, or even try to explain it.
Why?
Wanna be? Yeah. Why? That's my man Joe Lockhart just jumped on.
Joe Lockhart, what up?
God has big things in store for you, but you got to stop getting in the way and stop trying to control the narrative.
Yeah.
B Rut know his gifting. He know his calling. He know he can make $5,000 off of one engagement.
One gig.
I got the check, but I just put my standard down and I put down Holy Spirit for a check. Nah, bruh.
It ain't worth it. You know why? Because that conviction will continue to eat you up after that gig is over.
It's supposed to.
You'll lose sleep. You'll lose.
You weren't supposed to be there in the first place.
I don't have sleep to lose, my brother.
You know what? I think it's sad that there are things that we know God might not agree with, so we don't ask him about it.
Oh, wow.
I ain't about to pray about that because I know technically God probably don't want
know what he's going to say.
I already know what he's going to say. I'm going to just go in Jesus' name. What? A what? What you can say? A what? You say what? What is going on? Believers, if you seek God, he will give you the finances. He will give you the strategic plan. He will give you the creativity. Look, I'm not creative enough to do it. Anything God has for me to do, and he gives me an assignment, he won't give you an assignment that you don't need him for.
Man, that's real.
B, how many late nights have you stayed up trying to get the editing done and couldn't figure out if you was gonna meet the deadline and if you was gonna even be able to handle the budget, if you was gonna be able to put the team together in time enough?
Oh man, I don't have enough fingers to count, bro. I don't have enough fingers to count.
Let's shift gears because I done went off. I done went off a little bit. I'm sorry, y'all. That
was good though.
When we talked about the street corner, I brought you the script and I was like, yo, like, we got another one, baby boy. B Rut did She That Findeth in 2010. I can clearly see the difference in my writing style, in the acting, and in the video quality.
Wow.
I can see the difference in the video quality from 2010 to 2014. It was 4 years later. When you get somebody to hand you a script, what is your preparation process in gearing up and getting ready to produce that project? What do you need to do to deliver the best quality video work possible?
Man, number one, man, I didn't even think about that, bro, until you like just the way you just put it, because man, there's two types of scripts. You got stage. Well, we talking about stage play scripts. So
we still talking about.
I'm gonna stay there. Yeah. But it's
I'm gonna
just
tell you
so
what we're gonna
amazing.
do. We're gonna come back for another live to do movies.
Okay, film.
And movies, because you do a lot of stuff. You don't just do movies. You do plays, music videos, conferences. You do it all.
All of that. Yeah.
So I want to break down movies separately because that's where I'm diving into right now.
That's a whole nother level.
Whole nother beast.
But stage plays.
We still on stage play.
So the question, let me make sure I understand it correctly. The question
was, what all do you need as a visionary?
Preparation. Yeah. So the preparation process for a stage play, I definitely, when I get a script, I also ask if I can come into like a table read or rehearsal, because I need to understand what the blocking is going to look like.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the most important thing, is understand what the blocking is going to look like. And when I say block, people that don't understand what blocking is, it's where people are standing what area are they facing, why they're standing, you know what I mean? That's part of blocking. So for stage plays, it's a lot more simple. It's a lot more easier than film. So that's the first thing I need to find out is entrance points, exit points, and blocking of stage plays. And I guess also, not I guess, because I don't just be guessing, but another interesting part of the preparation process for stage play is having a conversation with a writer and or director, because in order to capture the vision, you need to find out how they plan to deliver it.
Yeah, that relationship is important.
Absolutely, because I approach
the chemistry.
My work in the film and video production industry, I approach it like it did as a football team.
And what's
on
that?
This production, there's a quarterback. In order for us to get a touchdown, I got to be the receiver. I'm going to catch this pass. So in order for us to capture the vision, I got to know how he's going to pass it.
What's your route? Yeah.
I got to know how, okay, is he going to say hut 1, or are you going to snap his smug on hut 2 or hut 3?
Hut 3.
Okay, if he calling that boy on hut 3, I got, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a full team. And that's how we got to treat it. I approach a lot of my video productions as I did on the football field.
What all do you shoot? I know we talked about stage plays. We named a couple of things, but let's talk. I want them to understand the versatility and the value that we have on the video right now. What all type of events have you produced?
I've produced video for movies.
1.
Stage plays.
2.
Weddings.
3.
Conferences.
4.
Sports games.
5.
Funerals.
6.
Births.
7.
Deaths, burials, and resurrections.
Bro, who called you in who recorded a birth?
I'm talking junk, man. No.
Graduations.
Oh, graduations. Yeah.
Mama Rutley came on graduations.
We live streamed graduations.
And you've worked at TCT
bar
Detroit,
mitzvahs, construction sites.
What was your job title at the Word Network? What did you do there?
At the Word Network, you was
in there. You got it in.
Yeah, I was the production manager for the radio station.
Yeah,
910 AM Superstation. I was also for the Word Network camera operator and director.
Big jobs.
Yeah, so I directed some of the TV shows at the Word Network. I was like the 3rd director in charge.
Nice.
So, there were 2 directors that were that I was under. I was under those 2 directors, and occasionally I would direct some shows. I was also
nice.
So I did a lot of camera operating for big live television shows.
Yeah,
we did a lot of pre-recorded shows, but we also did a lot of live broadcast on a weekly basis. So I wore many hats at the Word Network.
I'm gonna ask a couple more questions and we're gonna close it down. We've been on for about a good
about 2
hours.
Yeah.
So we're gonna shut it down. Listen, if y'all got questions, y'all go ahead and take this next 5 minutes and throw your questions in there. B Rut is a producer. I'm gonna ask a couple of questions that I got on my head, and I want y'all to throw your questions in there and get it done. So
absolutely, the render show.
What was your favorite project that you've actually produced to this date? Or do you even have one?
My favorite, man, I see you, Millie Mill. Slam, love you, boy.
Yes, sir.
Man, my favorite project that I produced, no, not really. I can throw a few out there that I really
throw a few.
Really enjoyed, man. Of course, Street Corner. That joint was like
fun, man. Had a blast.
That I produced. I will probably, man, I'll probably have to say Jeffrey Golden's live recording.
Ooh.
Sunday's Best.
Shout out to Jeffrey
Season
Gold.
5 winner, the Golden Brothers. Man, that live recording was hitting. We filmed that with 8 cameras.
8 cameras?
We murdered
that was gonna be my next question was gonna be, what was the biggest crew?
We murdered that. That was it by far. We did Marvin Sapp live recording too. But Jeffrey Golden, we shot that with more cameras. Jeffrey Golden, Sunday's Best Season 5 winner. Man, we murdered that live recording. It's on YouTube right now, man. Go check out. Is it
up on YouTube?
It's on there. Jeffrey Golden, in this room. That whole concert we shot with 8 cameras.
Listen, if you're online right now, I need somebody to run to YouTube and type in Jeffrey Golden's live recording and put that link in the comments, because I want y'all to see.
I put it in there right now.
B Rut gonna go ahead and put the link in there.
The joint was slapping, bro. We
shot 8 cameras.
We shot it with 8. We had 4 main cameras and then 4 assistant cameras.
That's a lot. That's a whole lot.
Yeah, bro. We
8 cameras. Yeah. Was that the biggest team that you shot with?
Because
it ain't just the cameraman.
It was. We had like 2 photographers, bro. We murdered that. Yeah, we had.
You travel all over the world right now, bro.
I do. I travel all over the world.
What was the furthest away place that you got the chance you got the opportunity to exercise your videography gifts?
Nigeria. Oh yeah, hands down, Nigeria.
Where?
Nigeria, bro. We traveled
Nigeria,
the capital city, Abuja, Nigeria. We was there for like 5 days.
Did you say Abuja?
Abuja.
You was right next door to
Cameroon, where Ryan went.
Yeah. And Kanita does a lot of work, I believe, over in Africa. Have you ever been to Abuja? Abuja.
Yeah. She been to I think South Africa. She been to South Africa.
Okay. See, I don't know about them world travelers. I ain't there yet.
South Africa, that's far. But
what was that experience like over there?
Everything I ever imagined it would be, it was.
Dang.
Kid you not. I kid you not. From the moment we started our descent from the air all the way down to, like, we knew we was in the motherland. We knew it. Because just like everything I thought Africa would be, everything I thought Nigeria would be, it was. It was.
That's crazy.
When you coming down, just descending, the atmosphere just looked different. The clouds look different over there.
Wow.
They got a little more color to them. Like here in the States, clouds is white. Doc, the clouds over there is like almost like a cream off-white color.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like the
That's
atmosphere
the other side of the world,
foggy.
Man.
It looked different. We knew we was in Africa. Like coming into the airport. Like
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like the security guards at the airport all got AKs, 47s.
Wow.
Machetes on their hip. Like I'm seeing the John. I'm like, yo, I have my camera out there. No cameras. And I'm like, oh, should we put this mug away then? No, ain't no camera.
They don't like that camera work, huh?
No. Luckily, I had a GoPro on my head. I wore like it has like a it looked like a headband, and the GoPro just sit right there on the front of my head. So when we was in the mall in Nigeria, I couldn't bring my camera in the mall, but I had that GoPro on my head, so I was able to film the crew. I was over there with shout out to the big homie Canton Jones, K Joe, and the whole team over at K Joe Records. They forward me the opportunity, man, to travel with them for like a couple shows over there in Nigeria.
That's crazy.
And I was, K Joe hype man. But also when I wasn't on stage, I had the camera filming.
Had that camera in your hand. What was the biggest production movie set that you have done?
Yeah.
Today.
Transformers 5 by
That's
far.
Right.
By a long shot.
It wasn't nothing like that.
Nothing. Bro, listen.
What were they doing that day? What was happening that day or those days that you were shooting?
that day, so there's a scene, there's a couple scenes in the movie that I can remember that I saw on screen. That day we shot a police chase. It was a police chase. So downtown Detroit, they made it look like Paris. They made downtown Detroit look like Paris, France.
Wow, bro.
Yeah. And what happened was one scene we shot was a police chase where a police car crashed to another car, and the police car flipped over and crashed. I remember we filmed that. That was so loud. We also filmed, it's a part in the movie, I don't know what part, but there's a beer truck that literally split in half. It gets pulled by one of the Transformer vehicles. It gets pulled, and we filmed the beer truck. They pulled it with like a huge crane with a big chain, and that mug split in half like that. Beer flew everywhere. I was part of the crew that had to like clean that junk up, and it was crazy. So those are two scenes that I remember specifically. And then there was one more scene that was part of the police chase where the yellow car, the Bumblebee, was like driving and making some curves and turns down streets and stuff like that. It was crazy. The drones that they used for that movie, my God, the drones were huge, bro. Like the drones, they weren't the regular drones that anybody can go buy in Best Buy. It was the big drones, big drones to fit big cameras. Like that's why. And it was like I was a production assistant on the movie Transformers. So a production assistant can be a wide range of different assistants. You can be the person that help get the extras on set from their location to the next. You could be one of the people that help. I was one of the guys that helped shut the streets down. So like the scene where they was pulling the beer truck and the truck split in half, I was standing by the side of one of the streets making sure people wasn't coming this way because beer was about to be flying everywhere. So I was down what street was that? I want to say what street was that? Ford Street. Was
it downtown?
Yeah, it was downtown. And I was, blocking traffic, helping block traffic. I was helping carry the actual camera gear from one scene to the next. It was a great experience, man.
That's great. How did you get that? How did you get that gig? How did that even come about?
Man,
because a lot of people are trying to find out what it takes to even get. How do I just get on the set?
Yeah, anybody can't just get on the film. So the thing is, I was I want to say my film school, Motion Pictures Institute, shout out. They put in our private Facebook group chat that Transformers 5 was going to be coming to town, and they was looking for some production assistants. And they was like, hey, this is the company that's coming to town that's hiring the production assistants. Shoot this guy an email. I think I still got his name in my phone, his number too. I need to reach out to see what else.
Let me get that.
But I reached out to the guy, man. He emailed me back and said, hey, man, which days are you able to come, work on a movie? I'm like, shoot. At the time, I was working a 9-to-5 job, so I had like put in like 2 days work to get off to shoot this movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. So you have to have a relationship with somebody.
Build them relationships.
Yeah, you have
to. It's important. My wife and I, Reese and I are going to a filmmakers, actors, comedians gala tomorrow. Like just to be in the just to be in the atmosphere, just to rub elbows.
Yeah, man, have that camaraderie. You gotta have it.
I mean, look, when you're in the room, first of all, know that you belong to be there. Period. Because if you don't know you belong to be there, you're going to use humility for missed opportunity. It's the difference.
Listen, man, we use this. People use, I ain't gonna say we because I ain't a part of that group, but people, listen, man, stop using the excuse I'm waiting on God for your success to happen. Stop doing that. All right. Stop.
That's what he said.
Dear Leon, stop.
Y'all heard what B said.
It's not the 90s. Stop. Don't use that excuse, man. Stop doing that. I'm just waiting on God. It is time, man. Man, God waiting on you to do something. He need to see your faith. Need to see what you put into action, so he can bless you and he can give you direction to go in the right.
B Rut didn't get where he is by just
waiting
sitting
on
the
God,
sideline, waiting for stuff to fall.
Nah. We not doing that.
How do you? This is one of my last questions. How do you find? Because you, like I said, man, you stay busy. Every time I call you, you either heading in town, headed out of town,
headed out.
One of them things.
Always.
How are you finding all of this work now? Like, now that you done got to a place, to where your work is valuable, because it is.
Man,
it's valuable.
I remember when I first got started, like after film school, 2009, graduated. I was at the crib, like I was sending a ton of emails, sending a ton of text messages, making a ton of phone calls. Early in my career, I was sending calls, bro. Ed Armstead, God bless you, Reverend.
Bless you, big bro.
I was sending tons of messages, bro, on a daily basis. I was sending emails. I was calling people. Hey, I saw that you guys got a conference come up. Do you need a videographer for that? Oh, no, I think we good. No, we don't have a budget right now. Okay, cool. I was calling people back to back. I call them again a couple months later. Hey, see, you guys got another event coming up. You guys need, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I was doing. I was finding websites that was posting flyers for events, like on a monthly basis. I would call everybody that had an event on that website. You know what I'm saying? I can't give all my nuggets, but I'll just give one. DetroitGospel.com. DetroitGospel.com is a website that got all gospel events. Man, I was calling people with events like crazy. They got a little section on there where, you know what I'm saying, you can pay, where people pay money to have their event, they flyer posted on the home page of that website. But they also got a calendar on that website where people can post their event for free, help free advertising. I was calling everybody that had events coming up, trying to see if they need a videographer for them, all that. And like literally now to this day, people call me 4-5 years later. Hey, you still doing videos? Because now social media is at a, like, videography, the need for it is at an all-time high because of COVID-19.
They know what they get when they see your work. Like when you posting consistently on your page, you're not just showing behind the scenes stuff. And I think it's great. I love your behind the scenes videos too, because people be wanting to know what it looked like behind the scenes of that lifestyle. You don't post as nearly as much as you could.
Oh, I don't have time. I wish I had time. I think I'm gearing to hire hire some interns.
You need to,
just so they can like post stuff for me, you know what I'm saying, like on a consistent basis behind, because I record so much behind the scenes stuff. I don't have time to be I got so much behind the scenes footage of events that we done shot. I don't be having time to post enough.
Yeah, you can't do it. I got 2 more questions for you and we're gonna close out. What are you working on and producing that you're a part of right now?
Man, listen, if y'all haven't went to see the Street Corner, man, listen, go stream that joint. Go watch that joint.
Please,
where can they watch it? Post the link in there. Post the name of the site where they can go download the app.
Posting it right now.
So the Street Corner, you know what I'm saying, stage play is just released. What I'm working on right now, we got two different movies in the making. Well, we about done with them now. Shout out to Taylor One Films, my boy Martell Taylor. His movie Broken Covenant, a dope piece of work, man, that's finna drop. We got 2 premieres coming up. One in Atlanta. We shot the movie in Atlanta last year. And one premiere is in Detroit. So the Atlanta premiere is July 7th. And the Detroit premiere is July 23rd. So go to Instagram, check out Broken Covenant, the movie, or go to Martell Taylor's Facebook page to register, man, and get y'all tickets, man, to see this movie. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Another movie we're working on that's we're wrapping up also is Hosanna the Musical. That film will be done real soon. We finishing putting the final details on the editing and music and stuff for that movie too. So 2 different movies that I've worked on that's getting ready to be released soon. What else I'm working on? Fire. Oh, we're also in the planning stages right now for some other films. I can't talk too much about them right now, but we got some heavy stuff in the work.
You know you that dude when you say I can't talk about it right now.
Can't, man. Listen, we got some dope work coming up that I'm excited about. Some stuff with my bro V Rut. We got some stuff that we're planning out, we mapping out. You know what I'm saying? Real soon we're gonna be,
and it don't stop.
It don't stop. It don't at all, bro.
Got more work. Got more work for them. Where can they attach themselves to, if somebody wants to book you, but they want to see what you do? They want to connect themselves to your work. Where is that?
Easy. Go to brutpro.com. BRUTpro.com. Let me put it in there for you. BRUTPRO.com.
All this information we're talking about is in the comments right now.
BRUTpro.com. Man, go to brutpro.com. Check out the website, subscribe, man, to get all the latest notifications. Come to YouTube and visit B Rut Productions, Instagram and Facebook, B Rut Productions, to keep in touch, man, to see the latest happening with what we doing, how we moving, how we shaking. That's it, man. Visit the website for sure, brutpro.com. You can see the work. You can see the clients. You can see who we done worked for, who we done worked with. You know what I'm saying? From Microsoft, I've done a lot of video production work for Microsoft. You know what I mean? So some of that stuff is on the website as well. You get a chance to see some of the corporate videos that we've done with, you know, companies like all the way as big as Microsoft, all the way down to mom and pop shops in the neighborhood, barbershops, and all kind of companies. So that's what we do.
Get it. Listen, you looking for a videographer? He travels. He's local. He get it done. B Rut don't just shoot. B Rut does voiceovers and B Rut edits.
BRutPro.com.
Woo! Give him one of them commercials right quick.
Right now, visit BRutPro.com for all your multimedia needs.
Can you teach me how to do that?
Man, that can't be taught, man. That gotta be.
Let me try it. Let me try it, and I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna try it, and then tell me what to do if I get it wrong.
Have it, man. Let's do it.
Hold on. No, I gotta get my filter. Let me get my filter on there.
You gonna put the chaotic eyeball on there.
Gotta put the chaotic on there. This is
V Rut Productions. V Rut Productions in collaboration with One God TV Network.
That's what you want me to
Visit
say?
now to watch the Street Corner.
Hold on, what I say again?
V Rut Productions in collaboration with One God TV Network.
Hold on, B. Hold on. You gotta give it to me piece by piece because you too cold. I gotta yeah.
V Rut Productions in collaboration with One God TV Network.
V Rut Productions in collaboration.
Hold on, you make me laugh, bro. Hold on. I can do it. Hold on. Wait. V Rut Productions in collaboration with One God TV Network. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm a little hoarse. He teaching me, y'all.
V Rut Productions. V Rut Productions. V Rut Productions.
Bro, hold on, wait. I'm gonna get it.
All right.
V Rut Productions in collaboration with One God TV Network.
But you close. You almost there.
V Rut Productions.
Bro, I'm hoarse.
Productions.
I'm a little hoarse right now. I don't know why.
In collaboration with One God TV Network. In collaborations with One God TV Network. Coming to a screen near you. Coming to a screen near you.
Hey, you funny, dog.
V Rut Productions in collaborations with One God TV Network. Coming to a screen near you. Stream now, The Street Corner, coming to a screen near you.
See, that's better because you went up. Stream now. Stream now. Stream now.
You got to know what parts of the voiceover to go up
Stream now. When it talks of once upon a time in a sleepy town.
You gotta know. How.
This ain't for me, man. Hey, I know my lane, man.
Oh, man.
Could you teach somebody that?
You know what? I got a homeboy in Atlanta, man. This dude got the deepest voice I've ever heard, bro. This dude got the voice of God.
Stream now. Stream now. Stream now. Stream now. Being oldest to be like, stream now.
Nah, that's funny, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
You dropped nuggets.
Man, thank you.
You gave us
man.
some experiences. You told us about contracts and budgets.
All that.
If you're just not hopping onto this live, man,
go back.
It's worth going back to
from the beginning.
It's worth sharing once again. If you're a writer, producer, director, even if you're an actor, if you're creative and you're just trying to find out more about the behind the camera stuff, me and B Rut gonna be doing more lives like this. We want to give away the tips, some of the things that worked for us. It's not the end all be all. It's not. Yeah. It's our word, and that's it. These are the things that work for us. So we're gonna have a lot more of these lives as projects continue to unfold. We hope that this conversation bless somebody, man. Go and subscribe. Join BRutProductions.com right now.
BRutPro.com. BRUT Pro.
BRutPro.com. BRutPro.com.
I can't do it, man. But look, we love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining on. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the love button to see some hearts.
Come on,
please share it, as we're sure that if it blessed you, I'm sure it'll bless somebody else. All right. We're gonna end this live with a quick prayer because that's just how we get down. Y'all ready for it?
Yes,
let's go. Gracious God, our Father, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we thank you for our gifts.
Yes,
we thank you for teaching us. We thank you for grooming us. We thank you for giving us the right people, oh God, in our lives, in our corners, the community, oh God, that would direct us, the right mentors, the assistants, oh God. We thank you, Lord, for even just trusting us with the positions that have been given to us, because the truth is we confess tonight that we're not creative enough. We're not smart enough. We're not, our writing is not great enough. Our eye is not sharp enough. We need you to fulfill these purposes, oh God. And tonight we rededicate our gifts back to you because we know that you can make room, that doors will open that no man can close, and doors will shut that can't no man open.
No man.
Father God, we give our gifts back to you. We surrender them to you, oh God. I'm asking and praying for every person that has viewed this live tonight, that your favor, that your faith, and that your covering, oh God, will begin to create pathways to open doors, to give the opportunity for the entrepreneurs, Father God, to give relationship for those who are seeking, for those who have been praying, for those who are wondering what's the next step. We're asking, Father God, that you will give them the answers, the peace, and the deliverance that they need, Father God, to do it, to go ahead and do the work for the kingdom, oh Lord. We know that you're raising up a remnant of believers all over this world to infiltrate with kingdom projects. And I'm asking, Father God, that you would birth that creativity, but not just birth it, oh God, but give us the team and give us the plan to deliver a healthy baby. In Jesus' name we pray.
Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
It's done. We are kingdom creators. It's your time, y'all. Listen, there's no more time to sit on the sideline and watch other people take off. Stop overthinking it. Get that one project. Get that one project and seek God about that one project.
Finish it.
Learn all you can learn.
Yeah.
And take it to God, and he'll definitely deliver for you. If you haven't yet, go stream the Street Corner tonight, right now, on One God TV Network. You can go to onegodtvnetwork.com, or you can just go ahead and download the app to your phone. You can watch it on Roku, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and you can watch it on Android TV right now. You will not be disappointed. Meet the producer, baby boy, B Rut. Thanks for coming on tonight, baby boy.
Thank you, man. Good looking.
Boy, I love you, boy. I'm proud of you and all you're doing. And y'all stay tuned because we're gonna get on live again. We're gonna get live together again. We'll see y'all soon. God bless y'all. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene.
I wish I had some Dairy Queen. I'll see you